So I went into the kitchen. I said, "Oh, I've got some time. I'll go into the kitchen and get something to drink, like extra coffee or something, and I'll come back." And of course, I got distracted. I got distracted by videos on YouTube, which I think everybody can understand doing that. Then I suddenly remembered, oh, my live stream. I run in here, click my camera, and then of course my camera's bent down because I have to move it out of the way to teach my classes. So here I am. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit. Yeah, I think I've got the sound right now, but video is a whole different animal. Okay. Connect streaming software to go. I already did that. Didn't I do that already? Okay. Hey, Dawn. Well, I tried to do a scheduled start. So I'm not sure if it's working on Amazon, YouTube or not. Okay, well, just see, I've got it scheduled and it's waiting, so I don't know how to switch that. I can't figure out how to do that. I really don't. So it's just going to have to be like that. Yeah, I'm glad you got the notification, but I can't figure out how to connect this live stream with the scheduled one. Before, like 30 minutes ago, I was looking at it and it says, okay, start your live stream and your software, and then come in here and click the go live. I said, okay, I can do that. Hang on. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you for a second. Hello?
This is Beth from the Melody Vet Clinic. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay. So I was just calling to confirm your appointment tomorrow at 2 o'clock with Dr. Lear.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right. Perfect. I've got you confirmed, and we will see you then.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. Just you. Over.
You too. Anyhow, so I was saying, so I went over here and I said, great, I can do that. I come back to the studio screen, and the go live button is not highlighted, so you can click on it. I don't really know what's going on with that. So now it says that my other stream is waiting. So I think I'm not sure. Just seems like it's going to take me forever to figure out how to do this. There's not even a button for stop the live stream. Maybe if I refresh the page, it'll show it. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, so I'm trying to start scheduling the live streams, but it doesn't seem to give me the option for it. So I don't know. I am just going to delete that one. How do I delete that? Yes, we're going to delete that. Okay. Well, at least I deleted the other thing, so we'll see how that goes. Uh-oh. Okay, good. We'll figure it out eventually. All right, well, now you can see I finished this page. It took me a week, well, more than a week, really, which is long anyhow for me. But we got a new puppy last week on Tuesday evening. Thanks. And I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and color. So I'm finally figuring out when he takes his naps. And that way I can, kind of stop and do something. Yeah, at the beginning though, he was waking me up. I was going to bed at my usual late time, which wasn't good because he was getting me up at 6:30. And we had a cat that used to get me up about 7 every day, and I thought, oh, this is so horrible, And then I have a puppy that wakes me up at 6:30. It's like, okay. But I know he won't always do that. Thanks. Yeah, I was excited to start the puppy page. I didn't even get the idea for his name or for the name of the 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 channel until later. Maybe I got it the same day. I knew I wanted to name him Tyler because we love Tyler State Park, and so I thought in the back of my head. So maybe I did think of it before we actually met him. Ooh, Ty Ty the Cha Cha. Yeah, I can do that. So that's what I did. They are very much like babies, and I didn't sleep that great for about less than a week, maybe 5 days, and then I decided, maybe I should go to bed early because he goes to sleep, and in the evening he takes a nap, and I need to feed him 4 times a day, and so the last time is probably 10 or 10:30. I'm going to try to get that sooner tonight. And then I can go to bed. If I've got to teach a class late, then I know kind of messes that up. But so my husband did something for me this morning. He, instead of getting ready in our bathroom, getting ready for work, he got ready in the other bathroom, and that seemed to help a little bit. He slept a little bit longer, so that was nice. I mean, my husband, it doesn't take him long to get ready for work because he works from home, but, he gets up, he's got to be up at a certain time and get on his computer, so anyhow. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to miss a lot of things about the puppy phase, but I won't miss not getting enough rest and not being able to do other stuff. I mean, I just haven't been able to do other stuff. Like household chores and coloring and oh yeah, and coloring. Anyhow, I finally finished this one. Oh yeah, I don't miss it. I won't miss it, I think. Um, so I was inspired, I think I mentioned this last week, by Karen on My Colorful Country Life. But I didn't want to do the rainbow books. And I said, well, I'll just keep it red and orange and yellow and kind of variations of those to contrast with the blue water, and it's got a little bit of green in it. No! She ate some of your... oh, that's horrible. These are all on the desk, so he couldn't get them. But he's pulled some threads off of my socks. Of course, if I wore shoes, then he would chew on those. So there's really nothing for it. I've got a whole bunch of different chew toys to get him over that teething. And man, he's got teeny tiny little teeth that just stab, A full pack? Oh no. Were they salvageable at all? Yeah. Especially Chihuahua puppy teeth. They're really tiny. And their little nails. I didn't know puppies could have such teeny tiny little stabby nails. He's going to the vet tomorrow for his first checkup. And I'm definitely going to ask them to trim those little baby nails. Oh, they're very, very thin? Okay, well, maybe that's not quite as big of a loss as regular Prismacolors would have been. But, if you like your very thins, it's a loss. Did you? We've had two Chihuahuas and one Chihuahua mix. Uh-oh. get it, Jennifer, get it. And I missed having a little dog. And so I looked around, and it was really hard to find a little chihuahua. A little, well, like a tiny, and a puppy to young, and it not cost an arm and a leg. And finally I just said, all right, I'm going to leave it. If the Lord wants us to get a puppy, get a chihuahua, then there'll be one. And I have a friend, she still is a friend, on Facebook. She kept looking and tagging me in all the chihuahuas she could find. And the very last one she did, well, maybe it wasn't the last one. She probably did one more after that. But one of the last ones was this little guy. And it was just the perfect situation. And we happened to go to Tyler to get him. And the family, they had their dog had a litter, just two, and they wanted to find a home for this one. They kept the other. Anyhow, they're a really nice family, and we're going to stay connected with them since they live in a place where we like to go. So we'll go see them the beginning of April and then the beginning of May. Yeah. And I know Chihuahuas in their mischievousness. So I was prepared for that. Thanks for getting rid of that message. I appreciate that. So back to the story of the picture. Yeah, so I pretty much just did the water and the rocks. It's like half the page. The water and the rocks and the boat, or the little ship down here. And pretty much picked the same colors for the red and the orange. I added and subtracted different colors. I think she used more of a brown in there somewhere. I used sepia for the shadowing. And I finally finished it last night. Oh yeah, the background and that. She was using mostly Prismacolors, and I used some Prismacolors, but mostly Black Widows. And Black Widows worked pretty well in this book, so I liked it. Oh no, I appreciate it. I had just seen it, so it's fine. And if you don't feel like deleting it yourself, just say you do it. I mean, I'm not forcing you into it or anything. You just do it. It's fine. I appreciate it. The other thing I did, instead of using, I think she used some kind of gray. No, she used silver on some of the little bits. The little bits. The little, I don't know what you call them. Just bookmarkings. And I don't know if you can tell, but I used like 3 different things. I used the Silici, not sure how to pronounce it, metallics, and I got these for a good deal a couple months ago, so that's cool. And I got these Sparkle Pops for a good deal. I like getting good deals, y'all. And so I just used orange and red and yellow, and I used the this one for the red because The red for the Sparkle Pop is the black. I don't know that it would have turned out. I suppose I could have tried it. See, here's the black. It turns... Sorry, puppy. It's okay. It turns red on the black paper. Can you see that? But on the white paper, it's black. So I couldn't very well use it on here. Hey, Kenny. Hey, Gail. I'm so glad y'all are here. Y'all really make my day when I come on live. I was just telling the, I want to say gals, I sound so old when I say that, about what I did. Oh, something else I did was on the blue, and it's not showing up so much because even if you have a neat little glove, it's still going to kind of rub off. You can see sparkles in that. But on the blue parts, the dark blue, I used a metallic paint, watercolor paint. But I know it's silly, but I really kind of like this little book here. I did a golden kind of sparkly thing on that. You can see a little bit of the blue sparkle there. So yeah, I'm done with that. And I'm done with that. Hey, Yana. Oh, well, what happened was that I wanted to try to do a scheduled live stream. And I followed directions, but when I got there, there was no option up in the corner, the top right corner, to go live. This is in the on YouTube. So I had to delete that one, and I had already started this one at the time, so I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. I followed the directions. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. But I thought it would be cool to start, do a scheduled one. That way, you know, it would give y'all time to get here before I did a bunch of stuff, but it didn't work out so well. All right, what next? What am I going to do next? I don't know. I had started this one. I wanted to use my Durant ink tints and Prismas. It's kind of wrinkly, so I'm guessing I'm gonna need to iron that flat before I do anything else on it. So there's that one. Is there something else I was gonna do in here? I was gonna work on this one. I'd like to keep trying the ink tints. Uh-oh. Little puppy's wanting mama. Oh, you gotta let go of my sock, buddy. Oh, gosh. Come here. Alright, I don't know if I can show y'all him while I'm in here, but we'll give it a try. You can see how small his head is by looking at my hand there. I can't get him to be upside down. He didn't like to lay on his back, no. Except when he's playing. Are you playing? I hope he didn't go potty already. Okay, hang on. I need to take him. It won't take long. It's just right over here. Goodness. Sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. Um, he's dragging the potty pad across the room. You want it over there? If you look right underneath the title, you can see the minutes or hours when the stream has started. Um, well, I've already gotten out of it, but I wonder. I wonder why. Oh no, you wouldn't have seen that one. I thought maybe I'd started the stream under my other channel, but it's not old enough to have a live stream. Okay, so I could do that one, or I could do this one. Now, I've had this book a while, and I haven't done anything in it. And then I see a flip through of the new one, and I think, wow, that book really is beautiful. But you see, when I got this book, this is the Flowerscape, the first Flowerscape. When I first got that, I was kind of overwhelmed by it. But now, when I look in here, I go, oh, I can do that. See, I had already started this way back sometime. Oh, okay. Oh, well, probably one time I started at 9:15. I haven't really done much, just here. So I could do a page from this one. I'm just looking at the pages I have out. And I've got this page, and I've got the B page. I really, really want to follow Karen's tutorial on this. And I've got this one. I really like her tutorial on this one too. I know I need to branch out, right, into my own stuff. I really am. I mean, I still like doing tutorials, so what do y'all think? Should I do I don't want to do the cat yet until I get that page flattened out. Let's see, can I do a poll on here? How can I do a poll? Not sure I can do a poll. So I'm like trying to branch out into um oh no, that's something else. Branch out into doing new things on my on here. I thought I was able to start a poll somehow. Chat filter, community moderation. I don't know what that means. I mean, I do, but I don't. This does not give me an option for having a poll, so maybe that's later. I don't know. Yep, I don't see one. Whoops. I almost clicked on report myself. Okay. So, put in seahorse. Sorry. Trying to start from where I started. This one is World of Flowers, which I haven't colored in ages. Or maybe something from Flowerscape. Or something from Rooms of Wonder. Which one? That's 4. I give you 4 choices. Wait a minute. Can I do that? Maybe I have to be in the other. I don't think I can start a poll over there, so let's try. Barbara Colors irons the pages after she has you. Yes, yes. Yeah, I was wondering about that. That's what I had in mind to do, but I thought, well, I guess if you're using ink tints, you should be able to iron. Would you put something on top of it? Yeah, the page is very dry. I mean, it's dry, completely dry. So it ought to work. But would I put something on top of it, like a piece of paper or cloth or something? Because I don't think anybody said how they do it. Oh, wax paper or thin towel? Okay. Sounds good. Because I don't think anybody said. Hmm. Okay, that's not gonna work. Is that gonna work? The towel? Okay. Hmm. Well, I don't know how to do a poll. We've got settings. I hope my sound didn't just mess up. Hey, Connie! Oh, you did? Wax paper and a thin towel. Okay. Well, I definitely have an iron in this room. It's my craft room. I've got all my sewing stuff in there. And here. Alright, well, I don't know how to do a poll. Oh, yeah? Um, there's not anything on the other side of this, but you mean like the ink from the book? Maybe I'll just use a very light iron, on a very low setting. And so this is completely dry. When out puppy, he's biting my toes. Um, I'll work on this after I've got it ironed. So I'm going to leave it over here on the ironing board with all the other stuff that I shouldn't have on an ironing board. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I can put a piece of cardstock behind it, or even a couple of pieces, and maybe that would protect the page. Or I just thought of an idea. It might be too complicated. I could bend the page like this out away from the other pages and iron it like that. Uh-oh. I need to close this out. Yeah, I'll go check it out. Jennifer says a towel. So that's what I'll do. I'll put a piece of card, which I think is easier than bending the page back, and cardstock behind it, and then on the top I can put the towel. Okay. Thanks for listening, though. I thought the puppy was going to sleep for a while. He takes really long naps, but I think that was just when he was nervous about, being in a new place. He doesn't have his brother or his mama. I'm excited about seeing them again. And know that the boys would be too. One of the little boys, the youngest one, he probably was 8 or 9. I'm not sure. And he was holding Tyler, and he was looking at his mom like, do we have to give him up? Maybe they'll change their mind and not like him. I mean, all this stuff. So, but I told him, we're going to stay connected with you, and it'll be all right, and we'll see you again, because I knew how hard that was. Ooh. Well, I could color something, or I could do some color pencil testing on here. Piece of paper, okay. I love to test pencils on paper. I don't know why, but it's like, oh, I really like to do that. This is really a smooth paper. Yeah. So I could do some pencil testing, watercolor testing, all kinds of stuff, or I could just color. I mean, wow. What a concept. Let's just color. I mean, I can do both, color testing. This is one of the first books that I got. And I had done color yourself. I had done color testing or color pencil testing and Gel pen testing, all on here. I don't even remember what's what now. Could you play with them a little? Are you in the middle? Okay. Daddy's gonna come babysit a little bit. At least play. Steve, do you happen to know how to do a poll on a live stream? Okay. I think I just have to be somewhere else for that. Okay, for some reason this page is calling me, so I think I will heed the call. Now the colors. I'm going to look back at well, I guess I need to know what these are. Are those calla lilies? I suppose really I could just make them anything. I've got a lot of neat combos. From a different picture I could try. And I think they'll all go together pretty well. And I will just use Prismas because they work well in this paper. I do need to put all these pencils away. Oh dear. What a mess. I can at least put away the Prismas. Hey Connie! Did I say hi to you already? So I've got all these out. I don't know if I'm going to use those. I think I'll just jump in, you know. It's hard for me to just jump into a page. I have to think about it, plan it out, you know. It's just hard for me to jump in. Just jump in, Leslie. I could start with a green. Oh, what a mess. I think everybody's table is a mess. I've got a lot to choose from here. One of my favorite combos for leaves is this one. Prussian green, apple green, and sap green light. Got a whole nother page over here of just flowers. I'm starting to put a, a star next to the ones that I come up with myself. These I don't remember. Really, I like Prussian apple and um, pale sage. Oh, the pale sage, Steve. I don't remember who it was, but somebody was asking, what is your favorite green? And what set is your favorite green from? Yeah, this this is probably my favorite. Prussian apple and sage. I'm going to get those a little sharpened. Yeah, one of these days I just need to, like, almost pick random colors and just not worry about anything. It's hard to do. I never ironed my pages. I would just stack some heavy books on them for a while. Yeah, well, if something starts to go wrong, I probably will, but I'll be trying that. Yeah, so this was my favorite green. I think I said it in whatever post it was. The little puppies trying to play with the big puppy. They were kind of wrestling this morning, and little Tyler is a brave boy, which I think most chihuahuas are. Yeah, very low. I will. And um, our big dog, who's about 35, 40 pounds, and he's maybe 2.5 pounds. She's been very gentle with him for the most part and doesn't mind him biting on her or anything. And but when she gets a little bit crazy, see, I'm watching him right now. She's a little, she just gets out of hand, gets a little too rough. He's no worse for wear for it, but he's my baby, and he's so tiny. I'm just trying to look out for him. All right, I'm going to try this one. I don't know what these flowers are, but I'm going to use them anyway. Um, let's see, dark to light, light to dark. Let's do. This has got to be a calla lily. I hate to just color it anything, but it looks like. Let's see, this looks like a leaf. Alright, well, I'll start on here, on this leaf. I don't know if I want to go dark on the outside or dark on the inside. Well, oh, this one? Anthurium? I haven't heard of that. What color are they, Yana? Oh, this one? Okay. I'm going to start out lightly here. Yeah, yeah, it really, when I was looking for stuff to do, look for pages to color this month, um, I really went through everything, mostly the ones that I hadn't gotten to yet, or haven't gotten to in a while. and this one caught my eye, so let's give it a try. Pistol, yeah. Yeah, I know that's what that is. But this part looks... Is this part... No, I guess this part is... This part's the leaf. Right? So I'm starting out dark and then getting lighter here as I go in toward the middle. You know, we all know how to do that. Yeah. This is World of Flowers by Joanna Bassford. And then I can come back with the apple green. I'll probably go over this again. I'm going to put the apple green right into that Prussian and come out. Come out further. Be gentle, Sydney. Sometimes I don't put the second color into the first color, but I just felt like it today. Oh, that's a bright red flower? Okay. Wow. Well, I definitely have some reddish combos here I could use. Alright. And then I'll start in the second color and come in with the light color. I won't start right in there. I won't put it in the dark color, is what I'm saying. There we go. Now I'm going to go back over it, but backwards, like I really know what I'm doing. Oh, she knows what she's doing. Wow. Oh, okay. Maybe I could use this combo then. This magenta, processed red, hot pink, or something like that. Maybe I'll skip and do magenta, hot pink. Well, I don't know about hot pink. That might be too pink. Maybe magenta, pink, and deco. I think might be fun. It's funny how I even layer with Prismas. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with the dark. The Prussian green. I think I might have said Prussian blue earlier. I don't know. I meant Prussian green. I might go a little bit here, smooth out the blend. Yeah. gonna go ahead and go over the whole thing with the sage, just to fill in some of the gaps, and then I'll probably go over it again with the dark. I probably should have just gone over the whole thing the first time I did the sage, pale sage, but I didn't think about it. Alright, now I'm gonna go back over it with the dark. Ooh. I like it. Oh, the puppy's biting my... Oh, he wants up. Yeah, I like how that looks. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, View. Yeah, do you want to bastard the World of Flowers? Yeah. I haven't worked in this in ages, and so I thought I would. Um, then I just jumped right in. This is Prussian blue. See, I did it again. Prussian green. Y'all know what I meant. Let me go over that. Hey, don't bite me. Little puppy. You're too cute for your... Uh-oh. You're too cute for your own good. Alright, you want to run. Go play with sister. You go play? I don't know, I'm just playing around with this. I'm just using the same 3 colors. Just kind of figure out what looks good. Yeah. Ooh. I wonder what I will use to color that dish with. If I ever get to it. I will. Okay, so these are kind of a... Let's look that up. Let's look... Okay, what was that you said it was? Let me go back. Atherium. Anthurium. I'll get it right. Okay, which flower is the bird of paradise? This one? This is not the bird of paradise. This one? Or this one? Okay, so number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2. 1. Okay. Wow, I would have not even thought of it that one. Oh, yes, I did the shower one, and this is one of the leaves that looks like from there. Okay, so that's called Bird of Paradise. Okay, cool. Thank you. Ooh, pretty. Oh, okay. Hmm. That red is very stark. They do have a red that has some white, and they have um, a pink. That's very hot pink. And oh yeah, okay. And they've got one that's kind of got streaks. This one really doesn't look like it could have streaks. Yeah, they've got white ones and green ones, orange. Well, this will be like the first color to do. So, what color is the bird of paradise? Yes. Bright colors? Oh, no set color? Okay. Oh, these look just like ordinary flowers. I don't know if they're anything particular. I've seen them in other books. Like an orangey kind of color. You're allergic to them. Probably you can have the coloring kind. You know, you won't be allergic to those. Well, see, if I color this first, that means that is the set main color of the show. So I gotta. Why don't I just go with simple? I can never go simple. Hmm. All right, this one looks kind of like it's got some pink in it. So it's sort of the best of both. Wow, that's huge. Okay, we can start with a pink color. Definitely, I'm gonna have to use my dowel for this one. It's a broken, like the tip broke off completely, Prismacolor. Ooh. Ooh, I better be careful of that one. Purple, orange, and green. I know, but I didn't want to look up everything on the stream, but I don't know, maybe y'all don't mind. We're learning the process together. Yeah. Oh, love it. They're like flames. Hmm. So if I do this fiery orangey color with that, then I can do maybe the orangey color of the other one. I'm telling you what, you start to recognize stuff when you work on it all the time. I kind of like this picture. This is sort of orangey red color. I kind of like that. I don't know why I think I have to have them both the same color. Okay, so instead of using that, let's see, fiery colors. Poppy, cadmium orange, salmon Spanish orange. I'm not sure I like that one. Red orange, yellow orange, Spanish orange. Oh, did you? Wow. So you know a lot of stuff then. Be nice to the puppy. Well said, Leslie. They do look like flames. Yeah. A flag. Oh, that's amazing. Gentle. Gentle with the puppy. Hey, that is not gentle. No. Be gentle with the puppy. That's right. Oh, you can't get into the bed with him. It's too tiny. No, you can't. He doesn't want to be picked up. He's not a baby. I mean, he's a baby. He's about 9 weeks. Gotta watch them. Okay. I think I'll use that poppy red, cadmium orange hue, and maybe the Spanish orange. We'll see how those look good. How those look together. I'm not liking that. If I can change. How about that one? I'm not sure about that one. I keep changing my colors. Okay. Let's try. Okay, that's poppy. And that's pale vermilion and ooh, this one almost looks too something. Alright, I'm going to just jump right into orange. I think I'm getting closer with these. Let's see how those blend together. Yeah, okay. There's my combo for the Bird of Paradise. Alright, so I'm going to use poppy red, yellowed orange, and canary for the calla lily things. Now sometimes there's a little blue in there. I kind of like that, but you know, I really don't want to have to audition all the blues and stuff. So I'm just gonna make it straight that color. Baby. Alright, so these might be too small to really do a lot of detailed stuff on, but I'm gonna give it a try. Puppy, you need to lay down. Lay down and be quiet. I'm sure I'm not in the screen here. Sorry about that. Oh, baby. You're such a baby. I'm just gonna make these orange back here. Just a minute, baby. Boy, he wants up. Okay. Just a minute. Did you get caught? Okay. Okay. Well, come here. He just crawls right up on my hand because he knows that's how I pick him up. Okay. Now what do you want? What do you want? Are you a parrot? You want to get on my shoulder? Whoa! What are you doing? Whoa! Hey. You need to take another nap, buddy. Yeah, sometimes that happens. The computers and internets and all that are always perfectly aligned. Ooh, you stink. You're stinky. I need to probably give you a bath sometime. Yeah, you won't like it either. Oh, no, we're not going to play that. We're not going to play that. We don't play rough and tumble with mommy. Now I'm going to come back with that poppy. I really need to get this sharpened well. I don't want to sharpen too much because I don't want to break my tip. These are probably too small to really go into massive detail with 3 colors. But, you know, I want to try it anyway. can make some of these ones in the back really dark too. Push a little harder. Oh, he is over there playing with the big dog again. I'm going to come back with the yellowed orange just to see if that helps to blend that up a little more. Yeah, I like mine to be sharp too. Probably I could use the doll on these. I think it's less likely to break than the tug-all. Careful, puppy! Hey! Yeah, he's gonna let her know when she's too rough. I can see that now. Just gotta watch them. They'll probably be super good friends when they grow up. When he grows up, which won't be too long. I was thinking, you know, how much he will change in the next year. He will be, you know, a year. He comes running to mama when he's upset. You know, an adult dog doesn't change a whole lot once they're adults. From year to year, maybe a little bit. But puppies, you know, just like kids, they change from year to year. They grow up a lot faster than kids. I think back to when my daughter was little and think, how did I let the time go by so fast? It looks that way anyhow. I might do a different green combo for the stem because it looks like a little bit of dark green. I can do dark and Prussian, and I think I can just add dark to it. Like down here I could add a little dark for shadows. I hope I'm in the, yeah, looks like. Of course, Prismas are great on this paper. Oh, you know, I didn't draw the color the middle piece. Let's just use apple. And then I could use the Prussian there on that. I may come back with something else, like some gray or something. Alright, this one I'm going to, I think maybe I'll take out that pale sage and I'll use this one. This is apple green. On the edge. And then I'll go Prussian really lightly here. Light, 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 dark, 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 dark. And then come in with this dark green. Come up a little bit into that. Not too shabby. Behind with the number of pages I want it. Yes, Yana, I'm behind too, a whole week because of the puppy. I mean, I got such little sleep that when he would sleep during the day, I would sleep also. And of course, when he's up, I've got to hold him, you know, because he's new, and that's what you do for babies. And you know, he was nervous to be here. I don't know if this is the way this stem is here. And then I'd have to hold him. I still now can't always put him down. And it makes it a little hard to do dinner. But the dinner is already finished. I cooked it yesterday. I'd forgot about it being... Was it yesterday I did it? Yeah. No, it was Sunday. Yeah. I did it Sunday, and I couldn't get it started. Finally I'd start it, and then it would take me a while to do this, that, and the other because the puppy would want my attention, and I couldn't stand the whining. So I had to pick him up, and then that made him okay for a little while, and let's see, this is lighter the further up it is. And anyway, so it wasn't going to be done on time. I mean, you know, when men are hungry, they're hungry, right? Well, that's the same with me. I said, well, it's going to be probably 30 more minutes. And he said, well, let's just eat the leftovers. I said, all right, well, why don't you get yours and your dad started and let me finish this thing. And then we finally ate. Yeah, I always pick far too many pictures. I pick far too many pictures to do in a month. And I never do them all. I think a lot of us do that. Okay. Miss View, what do you think of my Bird of Paradise plant? You know, we do have a crate, and I haven't used it. I need to. I know I need to. Come on, lighten this up a little. So it'll be a little different than that one. He's sleeping next to Sydney. Sydney is our big dog. And he's laying right next to her. It's cute. I don't know if I'm lazy about crate training him or I just don't want to hear the whining. Our other dogs aren't crate trained. Probably I need to because I'm going to be carrying him in a bag whenever I go places. I think it's probably too late to crate train the bigger dogs. They're older. I mean, they probably wouldn't fuss as he would fuss. Yeah, I need to crate train him. I think I'll start slowly. I'll just leave the crate out and let him go in and out of it. This one lady I started following, her channel's called Sweetie Pie Pets, and she talks a lot about chihuahuas on there. And what she does is she sets up two sections. One section is like their play section, and she does that with those little, I call them fences, but they're just little things you put up. It's like a playpen, really. And then next to it, at the door or one side or whatever, she puts a potty crate, and that's usually a wire. And then on the bottom, she takes the tray out from the bottom of that and then puts a pee pad down there. And then they can play in the one side that's got their bed and their food. Well, that's where you feed them. The water and toys. And I asked the lady on her channel, I said, he came trained already to go on a pee pad and to go outside. Do I really need to train him? She hasn't replied, but probably she might say yes. Now, last night I did something different, though, that I think was good. I brought the little bed that he sleeps in my craft room, brought that into the bedroom and put it next to my side of the bed, kind of up on another dog bed that we have in there. And I put him in there because he knows that spot as where he sleeps. And that actually worked pretty well. For the most of the night, he slept there. I don't know what time it was in the middle of the night, but he woke up and I took him to his pee pad and I said, go potty. And he potties. And I brought him back to the bed. I can't remember if I put him back into that little bed or I put him up with me. I think it was up with me, but it wasn't very long. It wasn't like a long night or anything. It was just part of the night. Yeah. Yeah, it is like a den. Each of my kids have their own space that They sleep in. Timothy's claimed the guest bed and sleeps under the cover. Yeah. They only whine for a little while. Yeah. Okay. Well, y'all have inspired me or encouraged me really to try to get going on that. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. It's been a long time since we had puppies. The We didn't start out dog people, and we like dogs, but we didn't want to have a dog. And then we lived in a different house in the same town. Um, my daughter and her friend liked to go roaming through, what do they call it? They call it the river, but it was really just a stream with some trees around it, kind of like really just a drainage ditch. And so they would go and do that and play down there. It wasn't big or dangerous or anything. It was small. The creek. They call it the creek. That's probably a better word for it. And not a lot of water in there. And they went to play with that in there. And one day they came. Did they come home with them? Or they told us. Oh yeah, they told us about them. And I said, my instinct was, well, go get them, bring them here. Puppies out, all alone, and then, they had seen the mom, and I think the mom was a little rough with them. She kept moving them around, and we, one of them died the first night when we had them. She was already, damaged, so she, the friend's mom actually came over, and she knew what to do to try to revive the puppy, but she couldn't do it, so we buried her in the backyard in a little box, had a funeral, the whole thing. My daughter and her son were, I want to say they were 10, 11, 12-ish area. And maybe they were a little younger. I can't even remember. I'll have to ask her. I'm guessing she was, yeah, something like that. 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's a great idea. A great reason to create train the cats too, Connie. Um, oh, I just saw your question, Yana. Everywhere. I'd take him everywhere. He's very tiny. He's a tiny Chihuahua. He's I guess all Chihuahuas are tiny dogs, but this one they would consider teacup, very small. Now, when he was born, he'd fit in a teacup, but right now it wouldn't be a teacup. He'll be less than 5 pounds when he's full grown. Anyhow, so we had the puppies, and we gave one of the puppies to a lady, another rescuer. So we had, no, we gave her two other puppies, and we kept two. And we bottle fed them. I mean, this is back when the internet was, you could go in there and look for information. And so I looked up how to take care of puppies, and I asked a friend who actually took care of kittens, and she was saying, you've got to rub their little behind so they'll go to the bathroom and the whole thing. So I learned a lot from that, and after that we fell in love with puppies, with dogs, and we they were too much. They were cattle dogs. They were too much for us at the time. Probably still would be. Um, and we gave them to a family that had a farm, a ranch, and not a farm, really a ranch. And so how does that look, y'all? That look pretty good. And anyhow, but after that, we were saying how much we missed having puppies. And we adopted a Jack Russell. And then we adopted, oh my goodness, a Chihuahua. Mostly she was Dachshund, and our ears let us know it. Anyhow, so we had her for a little while, and then she went to a friend. But before that, we got a little Chihuahua. He was our first Chihuahua, and we named him Petey. I'm not sure why. We just did. I'll have to ask my husband why we named him Petey. I'm going to start out with this poppy red. And then I could maybe go into, I think carmine might be too pink. I don't know. Maybe we can do, I guess we can do a little bit of, maybe I can use those. Let's see. So yeah, he was so sweet, and he was my buddy. I would carry him around. Now, he stayed at home, but when I did take him anywhere, he would go into a little bag, kind of dog carrying sling bag thing. And he used to go with us hiking, and he loved being in the car and just had the greatest time. So that's how we did that. I think I'm going to make, let's see. I'm just gonna wing it here. I'm gonna make some of this part. I'm gonna make orange, this orangey color. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Let's see, after that, we've had various dogs that have passed, or we fostered. Fostering was really hard. Now I'm going to use the poppy red. Fostering was really hard because, you know, we had some little min pins for about 3 months, and our super dog Kinsey, she got used to them and they got used to her. But one of the dogs was really scared to death of men or anybody but me, and that kind of makes it hard when they don't really bond with anybody in particular. And so I'm not sure I like what I did here with that orange. I was trying to make it light. I should have put a lighter color in there. Anyway, so we fostered them for a little while, for about 3 months, and they found a home, which was great. The people promised that we could keep track of them, and they didn't keep that promise, and so we don't know. Kind of upset me. That's why with this little puppy, I want to keep the family posted as much as they want, you know. And I think they want to be um, close to um, continue contact, so I'm good with that. Oh, oh, your little your little cat. Oh yeah, I'll be praying for your kitty too, Connie. This is Scarlet Lake, by the way. Now, maybe Jennifer, you might be able to tell me. I don't know. Maybe Connie could too. Why is it called lake? There's there's some words I see a lot. I see carmine and I see lake, like Crimson Lake and Scarlet Lake. I'm not sure why it's called cadmium um, orange U. Probably I used to know it somewhere down in history, but I didn't think to ask it in college. Why is this called lake? Hmm. This is not very bright. Cadmium is what it's made of. Means man-made. Oh, okay, cool. Right. So I want to brighten this red up. Would the carmine red brighten that up? Or just simply putting white on it? A lake pigment is made by precipitating a soluble dye with an insert base to create an insoluble pigment. It makes it possible to create a dry powdered pigment from a liquid natural dye. Okay, I think I got it. Cadmium yellow, cadmium red, lots of those. Use fake, it makes pigment cheaper. Oh, awesome. Oh, oh, y'all. Oh, y'all, I broke the tip. Oh, no. Well, now you can see how I can fix it. I've got this stuff called Gorilla Super Glue Gel. Yeah, I was pressing too hard. Alright, I'm gonna make noise. Where is the puppy? Okay. We may just have to use something different to brighten up the red. Okay. Steve, would you find the puppy? He's not in here. Maybe he went to the living room? Okay, so I've got it fixed here. Maybe I will just try a different color. I could try permanent. He might be in here, I just can't see him. Oh, he's right here by my feet. Wow. Thanks for looking though. Okay. Now that I've made a total mess of that, I'm gonna get out white. Ooh, it's almost time for me to be done. Hue is a pure pigment, one without tint or shade, added white or black pigment respectfully. Alright, I'm going to go down the middle of this with the white. I'm just making up these flowers as I go along. I mean, this particular flower has so many different variations. You could almost do anything. Almost anything. Oh, it's gonna be. I'm gonna put some darker bits up here. Okay, awesome. This is crimson red, by the way. I felt like putting it on. Sometimes I do that. I I just keep adding colors on top of colors on top of colors, and then expect myself to remember what I did for the other one. Okay, so what I was gonna do, I'm not sure I could use, maybe, let's see, I wonder what I could do. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. Oh, I know, I need to color that yellow, don't I? We'll do that, and then we'll put a little of this orange underneath for some shadow. Ah, okay. So cadmium orange hue is the color that has been man-made with orange. This is Thule Art. It's one of their pastels. And I'm going to cover over these lines. Hmm. Hmm. This is Posca red. Whoa. My husband's fixing his lunch in there. Now I'm priming this. It's like, golly. Okay, it's starting to come. Come on. Come on, little pigments. Come on down. Join me today. Goodness. It takes forever and a day. Come on, little pigment. Finally, it's coming out. Golly. Alright. I'm going to put red up here. I'm not sure that looks good. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Sort of good. I have something on you too. You literally means color. When it is used in a color name, it indicates that a modern pigment has been used instead of a traditional one. So cadmium orange U is a man-made color. I know I'm reinventing the wheel. I don't know. I'm just trying to recreate this picture I'm looking at, and I'm not doing the greatest job. Oh, awesome. Thanks. Hmm. I'm just trying to do something. I don't know what. Thanks. I'm just trying to, like I said, recreate over here. I mean, I can't ever do anything simple. I have to make it complicated. I have to make it complicated. I don't know. I feel happy when I am trying to replicate a picture. Oh, the cadmiums are toxic, so I shouldn't eat them. I was going to take up eating the cadmium orange, but um, maybe I won't. I'm just joking. You're going, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, woman? I'm trying to do too much. I just need to. I just need to make this simpler. Not use 500 things to do something simple. Paint pens, oh, they drive me nuts, yeah. Well, it's like, all right, I've primed them, now I'm going to keep them in my hand, and I'm going to hold them, and then I expect to use, expect them to work. No, you can't do that. You got to prime it every time. Oh, when they do work, it's nice to have. It just, maybe I'm expecting too much of my paint pens. Oh, look at that. It works on my hand. That's going to look funny. Let's kind of color in here with this. Not just on the line. It's not bad. Okay. Somebody translate. Maybe I should hold them up and down like this instead of like that. Maybe that would keep them from, having to be reprimed. Well, it's close enough for government work. That's what my husband says. It's close enough for government work. Not exactly what I had in mind, but, it looks good from far away. All right. Connie, are you coming on in about 20 minutes? Or an hour and 20 minutes? Oh, no problem. You speak whatever you like. Thanks. I still want to work more with it. Just to kind of, I don't know. Just play around with it, Yeah, I'll just keep tweaking and tweaking and tweaking until, I can't tweak anymore. Until the page is so full of pigment that it leaks out the back. It's getting there. Now, probably when I do the background, I will outline the flower as well. Probably use the red. Do it like that. I suppose I can go ahead and do it. I might, though, use the pink as I go around. One hour 20 minutes. Oh, okay, okay. Now, we used to do our time change, I think, about the same time y'all did. But I don't know how many years ago now. Goodness. Come on, ink. Come on, paint. Come out. I'm not patient. I'm not patient. I'm not sure that is working. I think I need to stick with the red. I don't do haul videos simply because when I watch haul videos, which I don't watch them very often anymore, I would always make me want that thing. And I didn't want to, see, that's where I need to use the pink. I didn't want to make people feel like that. And I said all that to say that the prismas, the posas that I'm using, I got these for a good deal. So I like to mention good deals. I got these for half the price because the package was torn right here, melted. So yeah, I like to share good deals. Go find your good deal. Right now, it's so hard. I don't know if they ever will the 60 set of Arteza gouache paints go on sale? They're at 50 right now. And I'm like, I've been watching them for a week or so. And anyhow, so oh yeah, they work well most of the time. It's just like any paint pen, there's going to be a frustration. But anyhow, I was talking about finding deals. I like to say when I've got found a good deal, and I did on that. Oh yeah, so the Arteza 60 tubes of gouache. I've been waiting a while on that, and I don't know why. I would expect them to answer the question, oh yeah, in about 2 weeks or whatever. I went ahead and asked them on Amazon, when do you think this will go on sale again? Of course, they're not going to tell me when it's going to go on sale. But And they didn't. We don't know. It is. I have to agree. Although I have had a couple of Poscas that didn't flow very well, and just like this one, I got a set of 3 of the PC1MRs of the white, and there's some in there, but a whole bunch of it comes out when you shake, and then you put the lid on the back here, and you can see it gets all over. This particular one has not been good. This one was kind of the same way, and then the third one is the one that's worked very well. So I'm wondering if there's a way to get the paint out of this one to put in here. Didn't somebody do that? Can you wiggle that tip off, or that whole section off, and pour the paint in? I don't know. I may try to get these to work better. Just keep shaking and shaking and shaking, but this one is the one that's worked. And that was out of 3. I think it was 3 for $12 or something like that. So yeah. Hey, I guess I could zoom in. Let me see. Zoom in a little bit, not too much. I'd have to move my camera and make you sick if I did that. Yeah, and I knew that from what other people said, especially Coloring with Kay. She was excited to get the one in Mars, and then found that for her they clogged a lot. And I went to look for a set of them anyway because I liked how small the tip was. But it turned out that I ended up with, these were on sale, the just the 1Ms. And it's the same size of tip as the 1MR, except it's got the different nib on it. This one has the extra fine nib, and then the 1MR, y'all probably know this, but maybe some don't. It has the, I don't know what you call that. It's like a little paintbrush sort of thing. Yeah, it could just be it's too small. But yeah, so I thought, why couldn't I take, I would have to figure out how to get that off. This one may not be able to do it. Almost looks like there's a little screw in there. It's probably not a screw. But if it was, that would be interesting. If that cap were able to come off. Anyway. Pinpoint, yeah. But strangely, it's the same tip as this one. I mean, the very end is the same as, it's like the very end of that tip. But I was so excited to get this other for a good deal. And see, I have the Thule Art pastel set. There's 30 something in here, 20 something, 24, I can't remember. Um, and I like these really well. I thought, well, most of my pictures are just going to be pastel looking anyway. I didn't want it to be really dark. And then as I started to color and use those, I found, you know what, maybe I need some dark ones, a regular color. And I went to look for the regular color. Now I could get a whole set, a whole lot more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 for 32, whereas it would cost at least that much, probably more, to get a smaller set of the 1MRs or even the 1Ms. And these are usually $40, and I got it for 20. So that was really, really a good deal for me. But I can get more colors than the Tule Art. But since this was kind of a better one, like you were saying, Amanda, flows better, and it was such a good deal, I thought, okay, do I really need 36 regular colors? Can I deal with just 12? So I couldn't pass the deal up. Yeah, it was. It was awesome. I liked it a lot. I am so hungry, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and go. If y'all want to keep talking, I'll be glad to leave the chat open, but I need to go eat. It is lunchtime. And probably on these, I will use probably this yellow, this light yellow. I think once you start taking out the lines of a picture, it becomes addicting. You know, you just, well, not addicting, I don't know if that's the word, but let's see, I didn't shake this up enough. Well, probably what I need to do is make a very sharp white and go over the outside, go over the black line with this white pencil, and then come paint over it. That trick I learned from Barbara Colors. See, I could probably go over this again. See, it covers better. Cool. Yeah, y'all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by and helping me decide and talking about crate training puppies and all that stuff. So I'll let you know how it goes. Right now he's asleep down by my feet. I'm just going to leave him there for the moment and see if he wakes up. I'll bring him with me and have him go do his thing. And I will try to figure out, maybe one of y'all know, I bet Connie does, since you do a live stream, how you how I can't even talk. I think I'm so hungry. How you set it to go premiere, you know, scheduled, because I don't know how to do that. Yeah, Barbara Coller's she's got a lot of good ideas. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Well, I just need to find a better stream app. I just really do. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Have a good day. A good night.